need the blood. We need the blood to flow through our body. All right. The reason why we need the blood to flow, to flow through our body is because the blood gets to carry oxygen. It gets to carry nutrients. It gets to carry other substances that is needed or that are needed in all our body cells. So, in order for us to have this, there is an organ now that helps in making sure that all these parts of body cells receive the substance, receive the nutrients or oxygen that they need. So now, my good friends, the oxygenated blood, which is of course a blood that is with high oxygen, or the blood that is high in oxygen, right? And of course it is with whose pigment color is red. So the oxygenated blood, that comes to the heart from the lungs. Ladies and gentlemen, it gets in the pulmonary veins. All right, let me break it down. What I mean is this: when we breathe in, air goes through the lungs. Then through the lungs, air leaves the body through the pulmonary veins and then gets to the heart. When it gets to the heart, and as the heart pumps, it gets to pumps it to its aorta. It gets to pump it to aorta, which is an artery. So it gets pumped it to the aorta, which is an artery, to the rest of the body. As it pumps, it gets to the rest of the body. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when the oxygenated blood is pumped through the rest of the body, the deoxygenated blood returns to the heart from the body in the vena cava. Now, I need to explain this more. Listen, let me take you back so that you can understand. I don't want to leave anyone behind. I'm saying that the oxygenated blood, which is of course high in oxygen, comes to the heart. The oxygenated blood comes to the heart through the pulmonary veins from the lungs. Through the pulmonary veins from the lungs. So now, as the heart pumps, it gets to pump the oxygenated blood to the aorta. Then aorta now, which is an artery, get to push the oxygenated blood, get to allow the flowing of oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. Remember, we are referring to the body cells. Then as it does so, the deoxygenated blood, there's more like an exchange, where there was deoxygenated blood, we get to have oxygenated blood. Where there is the deoxygenated blood, we get to have oxygenated blood. Now, look at this. Let's look at this. Let's study this. So what is happening is that the lungs get oxygenated air, The lungs get oxygen. Then it pumps oxygen through the pulmonary veins. As it does so, it enters into the aorta. Wait, let me bring it down again. So as the oxygen gets to the lungs, it's pumped through using the low pressure through the pulmonary veins into the heart. Then the heart gets to pump. As it pumps, it increases the pressure, through the aortas, to the rest of the body, to the rest of the body. Then, as it comes in, this is oxygenated blood through the rest of the body. Then when it gets there, the deoxygenated blood goes, and then we get to experience some low pressure. As it gets to the heart pumps it again through the lungs, where we get to have also high pressure, So it is through now the pulmonary arteries, that's where now the deoxygenated blood gets to the lungs. Gets to the lungs, and the process continues like that. So now, in our heart, we have the left atrium. We'll get to talk about it later. Then we also have the left ventricle. Then on the right side, we have more of the opposite. If we have the left, we have the right. All right. So we have the right atrium and the right ventricle. Then we have, of course, the vena cava right there. So the deoxygenated blood gets to the heart through the vena cava. All right. Yet when our oxygenated blood entered the heart through the aorta. So that's about that. So when it gets to the heart, it increases in pressure. When it comes from the lungs, it's in low pressure, but when it gets to the heart, it increases in pressure.